In statistics, we work with data. What is data? Data can be defined as information that is gathered and recorded for use in calculation, analysis, or discussion within a specific context. Now, when we work with our data, we do so in terms of variables. A variable contains information about the same characteristic for multiple cases. Variable. There are three types that you're likely to see in an introductory statistics course. One is called a categorical variable. And categorical variables identify a category for each variable, hence the name. Examples of categorical variables include gender and month. It's when we are sorting things non-quantitatively. For example, you might sort things by color or by size, small, medium, and large. We are sorting categorically. Graphic displays you might see used when we're working with categorical variables include pie charts and bar graphs. Another type of variable you may work with is called an identifier variable. These are very straightforward. An identifier variable is simply a categorical variable with one unit in each category. Examples of identifier variables include your social security number or your student number, perhaps an employee ID number. In other words, there is one variable, which is the number, and one unit that is assigned to that variable. One person is assigned to one social security number. That's an identifier variable. The last type of variable I'm going to talk to you about in this video is the one that you'll be working with most often throughout your statistics course. It's called a quantitative variable. Quantitative variables have units, such as meters or grams. They record measurements or quantities. They represent numeric data. Good examples of data displays for quantitative variables include histograms and box plots. If you're working with bivariate data, in other words, data in two variables, you may work with a scatter plot. We'll be talking about how to use these different types of data displays in future videos, but for now, here's just a brief overview of what data is, variables, and the types of variables you are likely to see in your class.